The wedding of the century finally happened on the 31st of March, and it was a lovely sight to see. Our favorite actors, Son Jae-jin and Hyun Bin, finally tied the knot under the witness of their close friends and families in the most gorgeous venue. Say, have you seen the beautiful wedding invitation card? With an elegant veil and Bin Jin's personalized wax stamps, the precious prenup photos where Son Jae-jin and Hyun Bin gaze into each other's eyes, filled to the brims with adoring affections. Just look at how happy they are. The loving couples almost made me believe in love again. Now, before the wedding began, Jae-jin and Hyun Bin did allow us to see some sneak peeks of their D-Day, and all eyes was on the bride's wedding gowns. Throughout the course of her wedding and pictorials, Son Jae-jin has adorned a total of 6 wedding dresses, all from luxury names that highlight the actress' ageless beauties. Her first gown, which was worn in the pre-release photos, was a dreamy lace piece from Vera Wang Bridal Spring Collections, and cost a whopping $9,800. Son Jae-jin had the camellia on her shoulders removed to better show her figure, and looked absolutely stunning in the fit. Next, 2 other photos from her wedding pictorial shows our lovely bride in an Elisa bow gown, fresh from the 2022 Bridal Summer Spring Collection, normally sold at around $26,000, and another dress from Valentino's Pre-Fall Collections, designed by the brand creative director himself. But what about the wedding dress, the one that had been worn by Jae-jin on her most special day? Well, the actress has picked for herself a low-shouldered princess dress, a super luxurious haute couture piece from Mira Zilingo's Spring 2022 collection. The gown, along with its various embellishments and velvet, can cost up to $13,000, which is astounding but admittedly fitting for our beautiful bride. Finally, Son Jae-jin let down her hair, put on a flower crown, and changed into a final pastel green gown for her wedding reception. The dress, which takes on a more earthy and nature-inspired look, was also a creation from Vera Wang, this time from the 2020 Spring-Summer collection. Unfortunately, the silk dress from Jae-jin's wedding pictorial was too blurry to pinpoint, but hopefully we will get a clear sight of it soon. Enough about the wedding outfits. Now let's get to what exactly happened at Bin Jin's wedding. For starters, the guest list there was an absolute stunner, with top faces in the industry, including Gong Joo, Song Joong-ki, Ha Ji-won, Gong Hyo Jin, Jung Hae-in, and many more. They are then promptly treated to 5-star meals with 8 courses, including some extremely luxurious dishes like lobster grill, caviar, and beef tenderloin. Now, on to the wedding. We were moved to tears watching as Son Jae-jin was laid down the aisle, as Hyun Bin took her hand, said their wedding vows, finally kissed, and become husband and wife. Hyun Bin was shocked when his wife threw the bouquet, before they danced happily in front of people they love. Now, you have probably seen some very emotional words exchanged between Hyun Bin and his now father-in-law, but beware because those was all made up by fans. The actual wedding vows went like this.
자기야, 안녕? 오늘은 드디어 우리의 결혼식 날이네. 아직도 믿기지가 않아.
서로를 알아가며 이해하고 순간순간을 즐기면서 많이 웃고 우리에게 주어진 이 모든 것들을 감사히 생각하며
Why can't I find a love like this? Okay, that's 2 weddings so far. But did you know we might get another one this year? The K-drama star Gong Hyo Jin had caught Son Jae-jin's wedding bouquet very excitedly, and we all know what this may mean. Soon enough, there was news arriving that Gong Hyo Jin plans to get married to her longtime boyfriend, the 10 years younger singer Kevin Oh. The actress agency had confirmed their relationship, but also announced that she had no plan to marry yet. We never know, and the ships had apparently gone strong since years ago when Hyo Jin accidentally posted pics of her boyfriend on a personal Instagram account. Now, if Gong Hyo Jin does end up getting married, we are going to express some serious condolences towards Lee Min-ho, since, well, the actor has got a streak of his co-star getting married, to the point that this has become a running joke among K-drama fans. By the way, speaking of Gong Hyo Jin and Lee Min-ho, the 2 actors are going to collaborate in an upcoming rom-com's K-drama called Ask the Stars, which will follow a love story between an astronaut and a tourist after their meeting at a space station. The project, true to the 2's actor names, is highly anticipated, with a budget surpassing $34 million and is penned by the writer Pasta and Jealousy Incarnate. You may think that's all good news so far, but unfortunately, the week hadn't just been filled with positivity. As on March 31st, the creator of K-drama Joseon psychiatrist Jo Se-bong had gotten into a car accident with serious casualties. It was reported that while running on the freeway heading to the filming site, bus carrying the filming crew of the series was suddenly hit by a dump truck, while 10 people on the bus, including directors, producers, and other filming staff. A PD who was only 30 years old had been killed on impact, while 3 other people were urgently taken to the hospital for emergency treatment. Just a look at the scene of the accident, and you can notice the obvious devastation. The bus was completely broken in half, so imagine how injured the passengers were. The drama, which was supposed to star Kim Min-jae and Kim Hyang-gi, is thus delayed for filming until further notice. Finally, let's end the video on a good note, as actor Kim Sun-ho, who was the star of Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha and Startup, finally surfaced after whole years of hiatus. Following false accusations made by his ex-girlfriend, the actor is spotted at an airport in Bangkok, Thailand, accompanied by the directors of his upcoming movie Subtropical. Due to this, we suspected that the actors were in Thailand for filming. He looks pretty great and is comfortable enough to pose for pictures. So, immediately, Thai fans has made a rush campaign to welcome their favorite actor. They hired 100 tuk-tuk, a transportation means in Thailand, to promote Kim Sun-ho, as well as broadcast his images at big shopping malls. Hopefully, this will mean that the actor is returning to us soon. And no matter how long the wait, I'm excited for Subtropical. Before you leave though, there's one more drama news that got me all jiggly. Despite not being directly related to K-dramas, just the intensely famous survival show Alice in Borderland has wrapped up filming for season 2, and it is going to premiere on Netflix this December. I know it's a long wait, but I'm just so excited. All cast members are going to stay, and there are new faces that I can't wait to see. If you are too impatient to wait until December though, you can always check out the original manga, which was completed years ago. Start from chapter 29 if you want to continue on what Netflix has left off. But I would suggest rereading the whole thing, since there are some obvious differences. And that's it. What are your thoughts on all the news this week? Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Bbali Drama so as not to miss out on our interesting contents. See ya!